Hi everyone, good morning. Let's see, 10:01. We're pretty much on time. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us in the practice on a Sunday morning. If you need to grab anything, something to drink, and then we'll make our way onto our mats, lying down onto our backs, please. And you go ahead and rest with your legs straight, big toes falling out, and your arms by your sides with your palms facing up. And so here's a new gauge that I've noticed this morning is, can you see the sun? That's the new gauge. And today we can see the sun a little bit more than we could yesterday. So I hope that it's also improving. I heard from my father-in-law up in San Francisco that there was a slight improvement there as well. And then thinking more about the fires, we tend to think about how we're being impacted by the fires. So you're thinking about, obviously direct imminent danger of a fire, and then, the peripheral effect of the smoke. But then something that crossed my mind, and I think crosses all of our minds, are the animals, nature, people that are trapped in this horror. It's just absolutely horrible. And we had some dear friends with a lot of family in that Paradise Fire a few years back. It's an absolute horror to go through something that I can't even imagine like this. But then, thinking about the first responders, obviously with 9/11 just on the heels here, September 13th, you think about all the first responders, you think about the people that are, out there working and dedicating their lives and to save the nature and to save the people and to save anybody from being in harm's way. So I just want to, in this crazy world as it always is, take a moment and send out as much love and support, and then more love and support, and more love and support to everybody as we start our practice today, not only here in the West Coast, but related to everything that is going on everywhere. These just happen to be a couple of things that are, happening right in front of us. Okay? Let's take your arms over your head. Give yourself a nice, big, full body stretch. And close the eyes. Bring your knees into your chest. Reach around your shins. Full squeeze. And you're welcome to head down. If you'd like to curl your chin into your chest and bring your forehead closer to knees, you're welcome to do that as well. And then release your shins. Let your mat. Head to the ground, arms out into a T, figure 4, left ankle to your right thigh. Seal your lips, take a breath in. Exhale, let both knees fall down to the left. And we'll get into an outer hip flexor stretch on the right side. And if it feels nice, you can roll your chin off to the right this morning. And reach out through your fingertips. And feel that you're in the mode of activating. You're building and stepping into your breaths one at a time, and then watching them deepen as we open the body and see how the mind will adapt into the breaths, to the practice, to the relationship and the sensations, so that we can lessen that attachment of stress that might be and holding on in our minds. And bring your gaze and knees back to center. And switch. Left foot down, figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. And seal your lips, breath in through your nose. And exhale, bring your knees down to the right. Oh, might get, like I did, just a crack in your middle back. And chin can roll off to the left. And breathe down into your left side body. And so I'm always talking about, acknowledging, rather than distracting ourselves from the acknowledgement or moving past, in a way where we simply don't want to see what's actually going on. We start most of our practices acknowledging and just that, what is going on. And then drawing it through the breath, drawing it through the body as energy. Bring your gaze and knees back to center. And take your right foot back down onto the ground. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, bring your knees back in. Switch the grip, take the hands behind the knees and begin to rock up and down the length of your spine, like a rocking chair. And smooth it out if the movement feels a bit jerky. Obviously, there's some discomfort or feelings that you may not be used to in rolling your spine out on your yoga mat. And we'll do 5 more. And come to your bum, swivel yourself around, come into a cross-legged seat and facing the top of your mat. So one ankle shin in front of the other. And cap the knees with your hands, roll your shoulders down, pull your elbows in. So pull yourself up into the posture. And reach to the crown of your head, close the eyes down. Seal your lips, begin to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. In revisiting the images from 9/11, and you notice in the foreground of many of the pictures, you see the Statue of Liberty. Now we know there's stories wrapped around all of these things, but as far as the posture is concerned, right, we understand we're breathing, we're moving, we're living, we're organic, and so it's not as fixed and rigid as a statue, but that postural alignment, like a statue standing straight up, and then feeling the breath filling out the space from your toes all the way into your fingertips, and breath awareness into your spine. Let's take 3 inhales and 3 exhales here this morning. You can already feel it building some heat. Open your eyes. Take your arms out in front of you and flex your wrists. So like it's in tabletop, but you're just pressing your hands out into the space in front. Curl your fingers into your palms, make fists, and then roll out your wrist. Knuckles in, roll them away from each other. I'm sure you've gone through a lot of different phases with your wrist sensation in your arms and shoulders over the course of the last 6 months. We originally closed everybody on March 16th. That was the first date of closing the studio. And so we are nearing 6 months in the studio being closed. Switch the direction of your wrist. You feel your forearms. You might be getting little pops and cracks. And then open your hands again, inhale, and close the fist, squeeze as you exhale. Open the hands, inhale, close the hands, squeeze, exhale. One more, open the hands, inhale, close the fist, exhale. Open the eyes, open the hands, come forward onto your palms, and make your way onto all fours. What's so fun is when people can't hear what you're saying and they just walk by the window and they look at you. I love it though. I love the connection. People walking by the studio like, what is going on in there? Spread your fingers, curl your toes, and exhale, press back, downward facing dog. A down dog 10,472 of quarantine. And biceps around your ears. And if you're like, I've done 10,472 down dogs, why doesn't it feel any different? Then welcome to the club called Human Being. Welcome to this play of energy and that which you're taking on. In yoga, energy that you're processing through. And so remember, you've got 23 hours out of 24 hours and that you're doing in your places things other than yoga. And then yoga you're doing for 1 hour.
That is, unless you're incorporating the practice of mindfulness and yoga life philosophy, then it's moving with you for more moments than the hour you're on your mat. But still, it is a very small fraction in relation to everything else that you're doing with your body. If I asked you to practice for 6 hours, you all would probably just simply not do that. Although in a teacher training, we practice for about 12 hours a day, so you definitely feel the effects. Let's come forward into a high plank. Neck in line with your spine. You draw out through the crown of your head, firm down into your hands. And take a breath in through your nose. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart forward. Exhale, dive, chest to your knees. Inhale, let's stand. Rise up, reach the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. Have a great practice, everyone. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And you can plant step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And so practice through the breath, and so that you can extract any extra force, and that you're continuing and to contribute to the experience. And we need no more resistance. We need not to force, but realize that life force and the prana, flowing your body through the movements, and then also appreciating the moments of stillness. Lift your heels up, bend your knees. Exhale, little hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Light landing, plant step or float, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, smooth. And exhale, downward facing dog. If you have the extra flexibility in your body, slow down the breath even more. You make sure you seal the lips, adding on the Ujjayi Pranayama, and so that you can contain and not dump into that flexibility. Activate your muscular body. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees. Exhale, walker light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Keep your left foot down, lift your right leg up high, 3-legged dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your left foot, and you're on your fingertips. Point your right toes, not your deepest standing splits. Feel your left hamstring. Unlock the left hip crease as you roll your right hip down. Gaze forward, crawl your hands back out, 3-legged down dog. Set the hands, feel it in your leg. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Rise up. You're feeling that left leg totally different. Keep reaching your arms up. Lower your left knee to the mat. Back toes stay tucked. T-twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Puff the chest. Shoulder blades squeeze into the spine, and let that twist you deeper. Keep your right knee turning into your chest. And sweep your right arm down. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bring your gaze and hands to the mat. Lift your back knee. Step your left foot behind your right foot. Pinky toes meet. And drop your chin. Weight into the heels. Interlace the fingers behind your low back. You got it. Squeeze the inner thighs. Reach your knuckles up. And bring your head down. And connect breath and through your belly. Feel your upper back. Release your hands back down to the mat. Palms to your heart center. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, rise all the way up. Our ankles are still crossed. Tailbone down. Reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers. And release the index fingers and side bend to the right.
And keep your left heel rooting down. You're going to feel it into your outer left hip flexors. And biceps into the ears. Squeeze the pinky sides of your palms. And realize the stability in through your power center. Inhale up to neutral. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Look down, bring your left foot back inside your right foot. Set your left heel. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, light hop, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, straight arms. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. Right foot down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, walk your hands, fingertips back to your right foot. So it's standing splits, but it's not the deepest. Feel the outer hip, unlock the hip crease itself. Turn your left hip down. And point your left toes, waking up through your back body. And crawl your hands forward, come back into your three-legged dog. And you're going to feel that right leg different than you would have before. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step all the way through. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Feel your right leg lift through your heart center. Bend your right leg, softly bring your knee down. Keep your toes tucked. Left arm sweeps back, T-twist. Open the chest. Draw the heart up. Squeeze the shoulder blades into the spine. And your front knee keeps wrapping back in towards the center line. We can work through the tightness, the tension, the resistance, the opinions, the judgments. We can work and breathe through all of that. Left arm down, bring both arms back up. Beauty. Bring your gaze and hands down to the mat. Lift your right knee, step right foot to the outside of your left ankle, pinky toes meet. Weight into the heels, drop the chin. Take your breath in, interlace the fingers behind your low back. And squeeze the knuckles, head down. And so you're unlocking the top of the shoulder into the base of the neck, and then reach your knuckles up. And feel your feet, belly in, release your hands down onto the ground. Palms to your heart center, inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, come all the way up, tailbone down. You're going to feel that outer right hip flexor. Reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the index, and side bend to the left. So focus on your right heel. Elbows in. The upper back body lifts your heart. And your biceps sliding back as you side bend. Breathe into it. And draw with your awareness back to center neutral. And bring your hands down to your heart center. Lower your chin. And bring your right foot back inside your left foot. Feel that. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, press. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, take care, right leg lifts up. Right knee, left elbow, kick out onto the floor. Pivot your back heel down, reach your left arm up, fall in triangle. As your hips draw back, your right foot can hover off the mat. 3, 2, pivot, left hand down, kick back, three-legged plank, look forward. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back, look forward. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back, look forward. Bend your arms, Chaturanga. Feet down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee, right elbow, kick out onto your floor. Pivot your back heel down. Keep your hips high, reach your right arm to the sky. I take my hips towards the back of the room. Slide that left foot, hover it off the mat for 3, 2, pivot, right hand down, left leg kicks back, look forward. Exhale, knee to your nose, press through your hands. Inhale, kick back, look forward. Knee to your nose, press through your hands. Inhale, kick back, let's flow. Chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Work the breath, work the practice. Big toes together. Heels up, exhale, little hop, soft landing at the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, look up. Exhale, dive, belly in, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press. Exhale, down dog step, right foot through. Inhale, rise, crescent warrior. Exhale, warrior 2, back heel pivots down. Reach forward, inhale, exalt your warrior 2, go back. Windmill your hands, plant pivot, step your left foot to the top. Kick your right leg up and split, standing, forehead to your left knee. And unlock that left hip crease, roll your right hip down. Feel it in your quad, breathe into your hamstring. On the exhale, right knee to your chest, step your feet together. Left foot steps back into a lunge. Set your left palm flat, reach your right arm up, twisted lunge. Right knee hugs in towards your chest. Kick through your left heel. And take your right hand down onto your right thigh. Look down into your mat and then lift your left arm up to the sky. Tuck your right elbow in, lunge deeper, and reach through your left fingertips. Feel it. Humble your chin, right shoulder rolls down away from your neck. Kick through your left heel, straight and strong. Hey, notice you're in a different crescent warrior. Keep everything as it is. Float your right arm up. Take your gaze forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to your heart, bend your left knee, step and stand at the top of the mat. Feel your left hip, arms by your side, samastitihi. Balance standing, breath into the chest. Beauty, big toes together, inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, dive through your midline, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Plant step, light hop, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent warrior. Exhale, warrior 2, pivot your back heel down. Reach forward, inhale to reverse, up and back, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your hands, plant, pivot, step your right foot to the top. Lift your left leg to the sky. Standing splits, forehead to your knee. Unlock your right hip crease. Square your left hip down. And then draw with your belly as you fold in deeper. And where do all the attachments go? Right into your body. So what do? Go into the body. Connect to the sensation. And through the breath, and release the attachment from the mind. Less stress when we're done. Bring your feet together. Step your right foot back to lunge. Right hand flat, twist. Reach your left arm up. And hence why we always feel better, physically, mentally, and emotionally, in the practice, through the practice, and of course at the end of the practice. So stay with your breath. It all counts. Right leg is strong. Left hand to your left thigh. Look down. Left elbow into your side. Kick through your back heel. Reach your right arm up. You're halfway there. Okay, we're building it differently through the legs. And feel the foundation. Shoulders down, ribs in. Let's do it. Float your left arm up. It's a different crescent warrior for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to your heart, micro bend to your right knee. Exhale, step and stand at the top of the mat. Soft landings, arms by your sides. Feel the breath in your chest. Wear less of that grip in your outer hips. Feel your flow. Inhale, arms up. Feed your soul. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant press, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Turn your middle fingers out. Roll your elbows in. It pulls your chest in slightly, broadens through your back, and then tug your inner thighs away from your chest. And feel it from your down dog. Bring your left foot over to your right foot. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Hey, your right foot's got to plant. Left knee into your chest. Got it? Right arm over your head. Right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, kick out, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale to knee. Reach out. Elbow to knee. One more. Reach out. Elbow to knee. Stay. Reach down. Grab the outside of your left foot and then kick it out to the side. Leg is straight. Heart is up. Heel toe. Walk your back foot in one time and then lift your left foot up even higher. Got it. Look down. Bend the leg. Release the foot. Kick back. Three-legged dog. Set your right hand flat. Open your left hip. Keep your hips as high as you can. And you can flip your dog or you can float your flip dog. But you got to pay attention to your bottom shoulder if you're floating. It's really easy to over-rotate and create instability in your right shoulder if you're floating. And bring your left hand back down. Roll your left hip back around. Kick through your left heel. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your left foot in between your hands. Inhale. Bend your right knee. Exhale. Step your right foot to the top. Feet hip width. Bend your legs. Reach your arms up. Wide base. Utkatasana chair. Unlock your low back and your SI joints. Dig deep for some exhales right here. You got it. Hands to your heart. Stand up. Left ankle, right thigh, figure four. You're in that base. Sit down. And sit down. Lift your chest proud. Press your palms together and keep your ears slid back. Feel your outer left hip. Feel your breath draw with your belly. Breathe around your glutes. Inhale, rise. Lift your left knee up. Reach your arms to the sky. Kick your left heel straight out in front. Flex the ankle, toes back to the knee, and lift your heart center. Feel your standing leg. Your hip is unlocked. Great job. Step down, feet together, hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. That's some energy. Breathe in. Breathe out, elbows in, middle fingers out. And strong upper back. Bring your right foot over to your left foot. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Hey, left foot plants. Got it. Bring your right knee towards your chest. And then reach your left arm over your head. Okay, left elbow to your right knee, crunch. Inhale, kick out, reach over. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale to the knee. Two more. Inhale out. Exhale to the knee. Inhale out. And to the knee, stay. Reach down, grab the outside edge of your foot, and then kick out into your hand. And keep rolling the breath through the back of your heart center. Heel toe your back foot in. Lift your right foot a little higher. Yes, pivot, gaze down. Release the foot. Kick your right leg back. Three-legged dog. Feel your left hand support. And then open your right hip. Hips high. Outer edge of your left foot. And then you can land or float your flip dog. Pay attention into your bottom shoulder if you're floating. You gotta use the upper back. Keep the hips high. And gaze and right hand around. And pivot on your left toes square. Kick your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, step right foot all the way through. Got it. Bend your left knee. And step your left foot to the top of the mat, hip width distance. Bend your legs, reach your arms up, Utkatasana chair. Wide base, inner heels out. Twist the pinky fingers in. Turn the palms of your hands up and straighten your arms. Drag your ribs in, sit down. Oh yes, and stand up, bring your hands to your heart center. Beauty, weight into your left foot. Figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. Bend your standing leg. Lift your chest proud. And lessen the tension through your throat, your wrists and your eyes. Stand up, lift your right knee, and step down, big toes together, arms by your sides. Inhale, reach up, lightness, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Firm your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Deepest breath all morning in your down dog. Press it out. You bring your big toes together. Load the spring. Exhale, light hop, soft landing at the top. Separate your feet hip width apart. Peace fingers, big toes. Elbows out. Let's go deep into the forward fold. You stay in your forward fold, option to arm balance here in crow. Big toes together, hands flat. Knees above your elbows, elbows in. Curl your heels into your bum. Slide the knees up the arms. Work the arms straighter. Keep the heels tucked into the bum for 3, 2, step or jump back. Chaturanga, elbows in. Press, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise, arms up. Left arm under your right arm, eagle arms wrap. And kick through your left heel. It's a different lunge. Ground through your front foot, release the grip in your toes. With your eagle arms, one leg in mountain pose. Bring your left knee all the way through in front. Take a breath, chest proud. Inner right thigh turned on. Kick your left leg straight back, toppling tree with your eagle arms. You avoid rolling the weight into the outer edge of your right foot. Let's open up half moon. Right hand to the mat. Left hand to the sky. And you can ground the right hand. It'll be more in your hamstring. You can hover the right hand. It'll be more in the test and testament of strength of your right thigh. Turning your gaze sideways, even wrapping your gaze all the way up towards the top hand for 3, 2. Either way, softly land back in your warrior 2 lunge. Feel the back heel ground, takes the weight out of your low back on the right side. Straighten your front leg and reverse your triangle, reach up. Reach your hand back. Stay for another breath. Feel your right side body. Come back up, turn your right toes in. Interlace the fingers behind your bum. Squeeze the hands, knuckles down. Inhale. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Lead with your chest. You're in wide legs. Soften the chin into your chest, please.
And stay with your breath. Squeeze the hands. Option to invert tripod headstand. Okay, or you can practice your handstand. Feet up, slowly, softly, bring your feet down. Everybody, hands to the ground. Inhale, lift halfway. Hands to your hips, proud chest. Exhale, rise all the way up to stand. And turn your right toes to the top of the mat. Hop your back foot in, angle your toes, square your hips. Inhale, proud chest. Exhale, hinge, hips back, and come forward, chest over your right knee. And so I'm rotating, right ribs back, left ribs down, left hand outside the right foot, right hand inside the right foot. And working in the breath, straight through your right leg, belly of your hamstring. Switch the hands, frame the foot. Left on left, right on right. Lift halfway. Pivot on your back toes, left knee behind your right knee, and squat. And take your right hand, grab the top of your left foot, pull the heel into your bum. Keep the heel in your bum, straightening your right leg, look down into your right knee. Come back into your squat, knee to knee, right hand to the mat, and then step your feet together, big toes touch. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, circle the arms, reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center, lift your right knee into your chest. Got it? Left hand outside your right thigh. Or reach down, you did it earlier, and now you're standing, kick your heel, leg straight in front. Reach your right arm back, unlock the outer hip, lift through your heart center, see if you can get that right leg a little more straight today. For 3, 2, bend the knee, come back to center, square, step, feet down. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Great job. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant press, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, press. Exhale, down dog, step, left foot through. Inhale, rise, kick through your back heel, crescent warrior. Right arm under your left arm, eagle arms, wrap. It's a different crescent lunge. And just like it's a different world. Every day, the experience of change, the evolution of growth. Breath, positivity, feed it through your body. Bend your right knee. Come through one-legged mountain pose, right knee up in front of you. It happens. And draw the knee up. Kick the right leg back, toppling tree, elbows away from your belly. Open half moon, left hand down. Hand to ground, more hamstring. Float the hand, more quad. It's back body versus front body. Right leg straight. Shoulders stacked. Keep opening the heart. Pull the back of the heart forward. And turn the gaze sideways or even up. For 3, 2. Slowly, softly step back in your warrior 2. Feel your right heel. Take the weight out of your low back on the left side. And straighten your front leg. Inhale to reverse your triangle. Reach up, reach back. And stay with your breath. Reach up and reach back. Inhale, rise. Pivot your left toes in. Face the side of your mat. Interlace the fingers behind you. Lower your chin. And squeeze the hands, shoulders down. Inhale, chest proud. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Take your knuckles up. And chin down. No use into holding on into those kinks in the back of the neck. Roll your inner thighs back. Feel your feet. You can stay forward fold. You can release the hands and play. Okay, tripod hands, walk back, fingertips in line with your toes. If you need the wider stance, and then pull your chest forward, top of your head down onto the ground. Okay, heels lift, kick out through the heels. So I'm kicking out through the heels, and then I'm slowly bringing the legs together. And the awareness is in the back and the belly. It takes full focus. And with breath, especially once you get into the lightness, we're so used to living in the resistance. In the lightness, we don't even know what to do. It's so peaceful. It's so light. And slowly start to spread the legs. Weight in the hands. Kick out through the heels. And bring your toes back to the ground. Push the mat away and to lift off your head. Okay, hands on the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, feet on the mat. Hands to your hips. Exhale, come all the way up to stand. Stack the spine. If you need to, shorten the stance once, heel toe. Turn your left toes out. Hop your back foot in. Square your hips, chest proud. And exhale, hinge, hips back, chest forward. And we're rotating. Right ribs down, left ribs back. Chest to left knee, right hand outside your left foot. Left hand inside your left foot. And so we're getting that little crisscross in through the upper back. And you're right in the belly of your hamstring. And you're like, where else would you rather be on a Sunday morning? Hey, oh, I sat in the belly of my hamstring. And we're training the space and so that the front body and the thigh, and you can take more of the weight. You connect more through the core. Power center, left hand outside, right hand inside. Pivot on your back toes. Let's go knee to knee. Right knee behind left knee. You can bend the legs, soften the low back, look down at the top edge of your mat. Left hand is right there. Grab for your right foot. Curl the heel into your bum. That's going to lift the knee. And then you can work to straighten that left leg. Stay on the inner edge, big toe side of the foot, and breathe into any tightness in your outer hip. That's what we're doing. Come back knee to knee, left hand to the ground, and step your right foot back inside, big toes together. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle, sweep, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up, reach tall. Exhale, dive, forward fold, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant press, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, press back into your downward facing dog for 3, 2, and 1. Come down, child's pose, please. Knees to the mat, hips to the heels. If you're like, I don't need a child's pose, then calmly breathe into your downward facing dog. From child's pose, come back into your down dog. Walk your feet all the way up to your hands. And big toes together, slight bend to your knees, and then roll up. We're balancing out as you draw one vertebra at a time. Take your hands onto your hips. Lift your left knee. Last standing. Right hand outside your left thigh. That could be enough. Reach down, grab the outside of your foot. Okay, you experience the connection through the sequence. Lift up, reach your left arm back. Okay, plug into your standing leg. So notice, if my standing leg is bent, right, I can get the heart up more. Then keep the heart up, straighten the standing leg, and kick out through the left foot for 3, 2. Bend the knee, come back square slowly. Hands to your heart.
and step your feet down. Arms by your sides. Feel the heels ground into the mat. Take the hands behind the head. Elbows wide, shoulders down, and then roll the back of your heart up. Little morning stretch. And feel the lift through your armpits. And gaze forward, arms reach up. Palms together in front of your heart. Lift your heels, double toe stand with your legs straight. And keep your heels up. Turn your knees in towards each other. Wires. Start to bend your legs, lower down, slowly. And when your hips get behind your knees, keep your knees together and pause. Okay, I'm going to show you the rock and roll into your jump back. Knees to your chest, hands to the mat. Okay, heels are up. Rock into your hands. Lift your feet off the ground. And then float your legs back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath into your dog. And now everybody come down onto your knees, please. Keep your right knee where it is. Cross your left knee behind your right knee. Separate your feet apart. And see how we did. Separate the feet. Walk your hips back in between your heels. And sit down with your right knee stacked on top of your left. And square your hips, hands onto your top knee. Find that lightness and line through your spine, head above your heart. Feel the body. You can stay right here. If you'd like to explore the arm balance, open your eyes. If you want to stay here and watch the arm balance, open your eyes. Right? So it goes here, hands in front, tuck the left toes, press back into your eagle wrap down dog. Right foot steps outside your right hand. Chest takes a dive. Right hand to the right, left elbow in, heel toe your right foot out, bend the arms, lay on the shelf, and float your back toes. Now I'm pulling the heart forward, kicking that right leg out as far as I can. Left toes down, come back, right foot on the ground. Step the hands to the mat, and we're back. Everybody into your down dog. Uncross the legs. Take a breath in through your nose and out. You need to reset that right leg, right knee outside your right wrist, single pigeon. Left knee back. And crawl your hands forward, come down onto your elbows. And rest your forehead down onto the ground. So don't be fooled, folks. In LA, we can see more of the sun. But I'll tell you, just from the cracks here in the door, man, you could still, smoke is still very strong. Air quality is still very poor. Right, I'm inside. There's just a crack, but I can feel it. So don't be fooled just because you can see a little bit more of the sun. And you think about it as though people weren't breathing before, all the short, shallow breaths because of all the anxiety and the fear and the stress, now exacerbated and by those that are living in these conditions, those that are in these conditions. Come back up onto your hands. And you slide back onto all fours, hands and knees, please.
Let your head get heavy, soften the chest. Left knee stays, cross your right knee behind your left knee, separate your feet apart. And start to walk your hips back in between your heels, between your ankles. Left knee stacked on top. And rest your hands on your top knee, elbows around your sides. It just seems to be part of the human being, and to roll around not really thinking, because what happens is you fall into the survival mode, and so you end up only thinking about yourself and what you need to do. It's not that you shouldn't consider what you need to do, but the practice of mindfulness flows beyond you into all beings, and to realize the connection into our environment, into our community, into our friends, to the strangers, to all living things, including our plants and our animals. And so how we get from one place and to realize another is acknowledging the breath. And you're welcome to stay here if you want to explore the arm balance, and bring your hands onto the mat. Tuck your right toes, press back into your eagle wrap, down dog. And step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. You dip the chest down, left shoulder behind your left knee. Okay, walk your hands in shoulder width. Walk your left foot out. Bend the arms, create the shelf of your back toes. Pull your heart through and kick your left leg out as straight as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot down. Bring your left foot onto the ground. Walk your hands onto the mat. Everybody make your way back into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Pigeon, left knee outside your left wrist. And we'll reset that hip crease. Walk your right knee back. And come forward and down onto your elbows. And let your forehead rest, please. And this time, come back up to your hands, rock off onto your left hip, turn to face the side of your mat, and open your legs like you're seated in the splits. Ooh. You use your hands, inner thighs, step those heels out. Believe it or not, this is tight for me, but this is an improvement, and from where I started my practice many years ago. Still tight though, right? A lot of it's bone structure in your hips and connecting to the bones in your legs. And crawl your hands forward. Some of you can get your legs super wide. Some of you, if you're tighter than this, put something under your bum and to tilt your pelvis forward. And crawl your hands out and chin to your chest and draw the inner thighs down. Unlock the low back, take an inhale. And take an exhale. And crawl your hands in, please. Right hand behind your right knee, pull your right foot in. Left hand behind your left knee, pull your left foot in.
Right arm behind your right leg, grab your left shin. And left arm behind your left leg, grab your right shin. Walk your feet in. You feel your heart muscle lift up. Top of your shoulders drop down. Relax your belly. Lean back. And let's go into our modified or our half rabbit pose. Chin to your chest. With your inhale, begin to roll yourself up through your spine. Feel the space in the chest. Release your shins. And cross your leg, and so you're in a seated position. You can reset your bum. Place the back of the hands on your inner thighs, palms face up. Head above your heart. Close your eyes, please. And let go of the breath and remember the lightness. It can be the place that is unfamiliar but most rewarding. You might not be used to it because we're so hung up in the resistance, and so I reassure you that this is the place to be. This is a moment of peace and to share amongst all of us. Go ahead and bring your palms together in front of your heart. Bow your chin into your chest. You can seal your practice here today. If you would like something to drink, please have a sip and go ahead and lie down onto your back. Same direction as you started in. And with your legs straight, your arms by your sides, and your palms facing up. And rock your head out, roll your ankles, your wrists. Feel the release of the muscles, therefore the heaviness of the body. And you may notice something you were feeling before you came into your mat this morning. You're not feeling that anymore. So where does it go? What happened? Enjoy it. And I know the space can feel a bit foreign, but that's what, and we are hoping to introduce to you through these classes and experiences every day at 10 a.m. is to allow you to feel some space that you didn't feel before. And if it's foreign and if you're unsure, all that I can share with you based on my experience is that there are many gifts and a whole lot of wisdom, and that comes through moments in space like this. And so if your curiosity is struck, obviously you're here. You can stay for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and enjoy receiving and from the process and the practice now in your meditation. You have a beautiful Sunday, everybody. Stay safe. And be mindful, right? This mindfulness can go with you everywhere in every moment. You take care of yourself, take care of each other, care more for each other, reach out to each other, and look forward to seeing you again here tomorrow. Happy Sunday, everybody. And thank you for the practice. Namaste. Hmm.